Just as the princess is about to bite into the poisoned apple, the old witch can barely contain her excitement, but the princess whips out a small knife and swiftly slices off a tiny piece. Then she holds it up on the blade and offers it to the witch in a way she simply cannot refuse.
Age before beauty.
The old witch is absolutely furious. This naive little princess, who only left the palace once, has somehow transformed into a ruthless queen. It all started on the day of Snow White's 18th birthday, when she wanted to sneak out to attend a party, but the queen refused to let her go, even grabbing the princess by her black hair and threatening to break her legs if she dared to leave. The queen was only her stepmother and showed her no love. In fact, she was jealous of the princess' beauty. As for her real mother, she had died the year the princess was born, and her father, the king, shortly after marrying the new queen, went to deal with the chaos caused by dark magic invading the land and vanished into the dark forest. From then on, the new queen took control of the kingdom and kept the princess locked up in the palace, forbidding her from ever stepping outside. At first, the princess was innocent enough, believing she could live happily even without leaving. But on her 18th birthday, a maid in the castle handed her a package, and when she opened it, she found her father's dagger inside. The maid told her to go see the outside world for herself, because her father's kingdom, under the new queen's rule, had fallen into terrible times.
I'm going out.
Is she allowed to go out? I don't know. She's going out!
So the princess put on a cloak and quietly slipped out of the palace. But as soon as she entered a small forest, she heard someone screaming for help. Following the sound, she discovered two men hanging from a tree.
I've told you before.
I never imagined this.
They claimed to be traveling merchants who had been attacked by a forest giant and had all their goods stolen. Feeling sorry for them, the princess pulled out her dagger and cut the ropes to free them. Then, as she helped untie their hands and feet, she accidentally stumbled into the muscular man's arms. Her heart started racing. She quickly finished untying him, waved goodbye, but before she got very far, both of them cowled in help, looking back, and their eyes met. Soon after, the princess arrived at a nearby village and finally saw the true state of the kingdom. People were dressed in rags, and beggars were everywhere. The queen's men had come to collect taxes again, for the 20th time that year. When someone asked what all these taxes were for, the baron claimed that without the money, monsters from the dark forest would attack. The people feared the monsters, so they had no choice but to pay up. But none of that money ever went to fighting monsters. The queen spent it all on herself. Her palace was ridiculously lavish. Anything that sparkled was made of solid gold. Every day, besides exploiting the people, she would gather a whole bunch of servants to play life-sized chess. She gradually drained the kingdom's treasury, yet she still had no interest in running the country. All she cared about was scaring people and squeezing every last coin out of their pockets. Even the minister who entertained her all day couldn't help but warn her that the kingdom was flat broke, and if this kept up, the whole kingdom would collapse. But the queen couldn't be bothered with any of that.